What's up, guys? How's it going? 8:32 p.m. Headed to Whole Foods to pick up some pork shoulder for some tacos I'm gonna make tomorrow. Our friends, the Elliots, just got back from teaching in Tijuana and had some amazing tacos. And while I don't think our tacos will be as amazing as theirs were in Mexico, we're gonna at least try, and it's gonna be good to connect with them. We've kind of been missing one another. We were on the mainland, and then we got back and they left for Mongolia, and then we left for then they left for Tijuana to teach for a couple weeks, and then we left for Kauai. So tomorrow we're gonna hang out with them, and it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna eat some tacos, so that'll be a really excellent buen provecho time. So yeah, I haven't done a Facebook Live in a while, but today I'm going to talk to you about two things that I found that are not serving me. Found this out while in Kauai. And the other thing is accepting your new fate. So that's what we're going to be talking about here in a little bit. Just a reminder, if you guys haven't heard, if you're enjoying these videos, we're going to start shooting them on the Jim Jess Baker Facebook page. We're not going to be doing it on my personal page anymore, and just shooting those from that Jim Jess Baker. So please follow us over there if you're enjoying these, fb.com/the Jim Jess Baker, and that's where we'll be sharing these live videos. So got my little LED light going so you can see me in the dark, which is pretty amazing. So yeah, we got back from Kauai, had an amazing time over there, stayed busy, and took over their Instagram account for them and showed them and worked with them on creating content, creating engagement, creating clear calls to action, and that was a big learning thing for me as well. Got to implement some of those things for them, and then I'm using those for Jess's upcoming Biblical Core course, which starts in less than 3 weeks. I think it's actually 17 days. So yeah, please be praying for her school. Yeah, we'd like a few more students before the school starts, but if we don't get them, then that's fine too. A smaller school will probably be good too. Yeah, so we just released a revision of the BCC promo as well. That's on our, I just shared that from here, and I shared that on our page, and it's also on the BCC page and the YWAM Honolulu page. Some really amazing looking footage there. Big shout out to Caleb and to Hannah who shot that video. So yeah, let's talk about the two things that are not serving me currently. Number one is corded headphones. So I was using my iPhone a lot while shooting, and what I do with corded headphones is I plug them in and then I wrap them around my phone case, and so it was just an extra step every single time to have to unwind my headphones, get them sorted out from being all, jumbled together, to be able to utilize my phone. And so I'm thinking that it'll probably save me a lot of time and headache if I just switch over to like a Bluetooth headphone. I usually just have one in one ear. What I'm looking for though is that a lot of times I'll be doing something on my phone and I will be doing something on my computer, and I'm wondering if you could sync them to one to the computer and one to your phone. So if you know about that, let me know. That would be amazing if that is possible. Yeah, so I think that that's something I'm gonna try to upgrade to here pretty soon, so that I'm not messing with cords, which just slow me down, get tangled, and it's just one extra step of trying to unwind that around my phone case and things like that. So gotta plug it in and all that. So it would be easier just to have it and go. So listening to audiobooks pretty often as well. So I think that would be a good thing. The other second thing that just is not serving me is my external keyboard. So when we were still living in Tennessee, I remember the exact time I was doing dishes. I think Jess was traveling. I was chatting with someone that I hadn't chatted with for a while on Facebook Messenger, who had been going through some hard stuff, and I was just trying to make sure that I was giving that person attention while doing the dishes. So I was kind of switching back and forth between doing dishes, and I must have gotten some moisture in my keyboard, so my keyboard on my computer doesn't work a bunch of the keys just don't function. So I have this giant external keyboard, which I have to carry around with me now, which kind of defeats the purpose of having a laptop, which is portable. There's been a couple times where I show up to a meeting and I don't have my keyboard and I have to go back home and get it. So again, it's just one more thing to pack, and it's big when you're trying to pack light just for a couple days. So yep, extra accessories are annoying. So those are two things that aren't serving me and are getting in the way and slowing me down. So I talked about asking yourself kind of what mindsets are getting in your way, what things are getting in your way, what things aren't serving you anymore. And yeah, I wonder about technology. What technology do we just need to upgrade to make life easier and more efficient? So those are two things that haven't been serving me. And then yeah, accepting your new fate. This is something that went through my mind at the airport. We were flying from Honolulu to Lihue, and we were in a security line, TSA, and we're about at the front. We've got like one more row of people to go through the queue, and the TSA agent opens the gate or whatever and escorts us over to another line. And I'm like, oh great, we're gonna be bumped up here and put through a faster line. The problem was it wasn't a faster line at all, and I don't know why they did it, especially when I had a baby strapped to me. They put us in a much longer line. So now instead of being one row away from the actual security thing, we're now 4 or 5 rows away from the security thing. And I was a little annoyed. Jess was annoyed as well, because I was just like, why did you do that? Why did you choose to do that? But yeah, I just realized in that moment I wasn't gonna go complain to that TSA agent, and all I was doing was stewing about the seeming injustice of it all, which in reality it was no big deal. I'm glad that that's the biggest injustice that I face, and so I could sit there and keep stewing on it, or I could just accept the fact that I was now in a longer line than I was before, and there was no going back, and I wasn't going to do anything about it. So there's really no point in wasting the emotional energy of feeling stressed out about it. So I wonder what in life we're still hanging on to, and we really just need to say, you know what, this is how life is now, and there is no going back. And so I need to figure out what to do from here now, at this point, in this instant, right now. What do I need to do to make things good? And how can I choose a good attitude? How can I take ownership of what's going on in my life right now, not look at the past, which I can't do anything about, and move forward? So those are my thoughts for this evening. It's good to get back and do a little Facebook Live after a couple days away. Yep, there it is, my friends. So hope you guys are doing well. Comment and say hello, and I will talk to you soon. Almost to Whole Foods to get a pork shoulder. All right.